Rolling.
So this is a watch with me. We haven't done one of these in a very long time. We're usually doing the Muay Thai Bones podcast. You can check that out. But people really like these.
I like these.
We watch old golden age fights and basically give our reaction to them. Often a fight we haven't seen yet. Mm-hmm. This is an unusual fight in that I've seen it. I watched it about a month ago, I think. You have seen little pieces of it, but you didn't see it directly. These are not breakdowns, right? This is just like, let's just enjoy these great fights.
There's breakdowns and then there's geek outs.
Geek outs.
Like geek
This
outs.
is more of a geek out. This fight, just to set it up real quickly, Chamuakpet, we've been asking legends to give their top 5 fighters of all time. Mm-hmm. And there was a few surprises that people that kept getting in the top 5, and one of the surprises was Chamuakpet Hapalang.
Chamuakpet is a lot of people's number 5. Because he's the youngest in the group, and he is just like consistently 4 or 5.
Higher than 4 or 5 on a couple of them.
Yeah.
Like he got up to 3.
Yeah.
So legends of the sport consider Chamuakpet, who we're about to watch, one of the greatest fighters ever. And he is fighting also another Yodmoy in Sangtiennoi. Sangtiennoi is well known because he was one of the Wansangchai promotion's favorite fighters.
Yep.
He fought a lot of Westerners. He fought big fighters. He was known for being very tough Muay Thai fighter who'd go forward all the time.
Which is one of the reasons Wansangchai loved him, is that he fought like he would fight.
He would initiate the action, which not all Thai style fighters would be this. So we have 2 Muay Thai fighters facing each other. But what's really unbelievable about this fight is Chamuakpet is the 122-pound Raja. I'm pretty sure from the documentation, he's the 122-pound Raja champion when he fights this fight. And Sangtiennoi is the 130-pound Raja Damnaran champion at the same time.
That's not a small weight.
That's 2 weight classes, one champion going up, fighting the champion 2 weight classes up.
Yep.
They've already fought twice, I believe. Chamuakpet had won twice.
Okay.
So this was, I believe, this is like the grudge match.
Like, can he do it?
Can he do to shut out? This is a Muay Thai fighter fighting another huge Muay Thai fighter who's super experienced and skilled. So I'm excited. I watched this one time. I'm excited to watch it a second time. This is my second time, and I'm excited for you to watch it because you're a Muay Thai fighter.
Yeah.
And both fighters you've trained with personally. They're in the Muay Thai Library, so you can study their styles and techniques firsthand.
Yeah.
If you like.
Yeah.
So, ready to go? Nice.
So we have Sangtiennoi in red, he's on the left, and Chamuakpet is blue on the right.
Well, Ramoy. I like Sangtiennoi's little rhythm there.
I like Chamuakpet's really slow thing that he's doing right there. What is that?
Very slow.
He and Dieselnoi were both at the Hapalang gym, and Dieselnoi had that like kind of slow like.
That's true. And Dieselnoi at this point, I believe, has run out of opponents and is one of Chamuakpet's primary trainers at Hapalang. And you're going to see Dieselnoi in cutaways.
In the corner.
In the corner.
Yeah.
One of the cool things about Chamuakpet, he's one of the best fighters ever, and he was also training with and against one of the best fighters ever.
You can see the size difference right there. My God.
Oh my.
Chamuakpet's little.
Aye.
There he is, Dieselnoi! Ajahn! Get it! From round 1, he's like, tape!
So right away, Chamuakpet, aye! Got a little sweep
That was a
there.
really nice
and there are
sweep.
not a lot of sweeps in the Golden Age fighting. Because a lot of them, a lot of what is legal now is not legal.
This is Southpaw versus Southpaw. Chamuakpet Southpaw. I didn't realize Sangtiennoi was Southpaw. Or is fighting Southpaw at least.
No, he was Southpaw, I believe. He's so cool.
This is at Raja Damnaran
For nothing. They're both champions.
Yeah.
Now, later, Chamuakpet would go up and get the 126-pound Raja belt. And then he would go back down and go get the 122-pound belt.
Chamuakpet is one of the most decorated fighters, he had 9 belts between Lumpini and Rajadamnern, which is crazy to have one at each, but he had 9.
So look how relaxed Sangtiennoi is. He's got his size. He's not chasing him.
They have very different rhythms. The referee's trying to get them to engage, and when they do,
Oi, oi.
they fucking do. He's holding the ropes and just kicking left. You used to be able to do that.
I would love to have seen the other 2 fights of these. Oi.
It must be an edit.
Of course it's an edit.
Dieselnoy is just like whoop over the rope. Do you see him get in?
Yes, that's his trademark. You can see it in other fights videos.
Love him.
It's very. Chamuakpet was called Mr. Computer Knee, one of his nicknames. He was also called Evergreen because he just fought champions and as a champion for like 14, 15 years. You can see Sangtiennoi's got the size and he's like, I'm just going to hang back and you're just not going to affect me.
Yeah.
That was a nice scoring kick.
It actually looked like he might have hurt himself on that a little bit.
Oh, that floating block.
One of the things about training with Chamuakpet is how high his weapons come up. He's small. He's not that much taller than me. I'm 5'1". He's maybe, what, 5'4"? His weapons come so high.
Sangtiennoi is starting to inch forward a little. This is a little cat and mouse game, like who is going to be the stalking fighter? When is Muay Thai going to start?
Sangtiennoi has the reach, but he's using it.
Oh, that's a big elbow, baby.
By staying back mostly.
That was a big elbow. No, really?
I missed it.
Oh. Sangtiennoi's got very long reach too.
Long.
Like when he puts his arms out, he's very interfering.
Yeah, he's tagging him as he's trying to escape out too. Sangtiennoi's hitting Chamuakpet on the way out.
Nice, methodical from Sangtiennoi. You get a very methodical style.
There was an elbow from Sangtiennoi that was nice.
Sangtiennoi is starting to like inch in on the space. Oh, he tried another little sweep, right?
Chamuakpet is teeping the hip, and Sangtiennoi is teeping the chest. They have different angles of what they're aiming for.
Could feel the tension building because Sangtiennoi is like starting to see his little bounce. He's getting a little rhythm. That was this little scoring close side kick.
The announcer just said Chamuakpet is 122, so
yeah,
you're right.
Yeah. There's probably like 15 pounds here between them in the ring. Like people were talking about Dieselnoy fighting Samart in a catch weight. This is pretty much the same weight difference, but you have now, this, you see Samart fight Dieselnoy. You can see we put up an edit of that with Dieselnoy watching, but you're seeing the same size and difference almost. Oh, he's like, nobody hurt, and you didn't touch me, you didn't touch me. Nice little dodge. Now this is very interesting because Chamuakpet is a forward fighter, Muay Thai fighter, but he is hanging back.
The announcer just said in Thai, he's like Mai Su Lao, means like they haven't started yet. Like the engagements haven't really started. Oh, that was. Is that the one you were talking about before?
Maybe.
He actually did the Ajahn Gimyu like kick block, and then his elbow came over like as he brought his leg down. That was nice.
So, I think Sangtiennoi kind of is owning the space a little bit right now with his length and size.
Yeah.
Here, have a glass of water.
From over here.
If you hear anything on the broadcast, let me know, because I can't hear it. I don't have the earpiece in.
And you don't speak Thai.
And I don't speak Thai, but I can tell if they're excited.
Yeah.
Packed house.
Yeah.
Start with a little deep.
Get in there.
But Sangtiennoi is so calm and methodical.
It's doing that thing Krunu likes to do, which is just
long,
like keep you
with the
at
knee
that
up,
distance.
With the knee up,
It's so frustrating.
Check, nice check by Chamuakpet. Chamuakpet's an advancing fighter here against the bigger fighter. That was an open side score with the kick by Sangtiennoi. Deep. double teep.
So now Chamuakpet has started to turn. He's starting to come forward. He's really pushing, and it's breaking Sangtiennoi's jangwa, his like rhythm.
Oh,
But not enough yet that he looks
not enough.
bothered.
There's no. He's looking like he's fighting Goliath,
Yeah.
kind of. Like Sangtiennoi's.
Just
Oh,
kidding.
that left hand landed on Sangtiennoi.
Oh, that was
Oh, he turned him with
Oh!
an uppercut, which is a deadly punch to throw in the clinch. Low clinch.
Look out.
Oi! Wait, you're just saying Thai.
Look out means the low clinch. So he just kneed while he was down. The referee's chastising him.
Sangtiennoi threw him to the canvas,
But
though.
because Chamuakpet's shorter, he's kind of going for the waist a little bit. See how he's like wiggling under?
He's under the armpits there. Oh! I don't even know who got the point on that.
I think that was Sangtiennoi's pop.
Yeah. Oh, man. Dieselnoi told us that in training, Chamuakpet would put him on the ground.
Yeah, which is not.
Oh, look at that
easy to
little
do.
elbow. Slip on the Vaseline. Here you see the nice hands of Chamuakpet with Chamuakpet.
Look at the referee. He's not breaking them. He's just popping them off
Yes.
the ropes. He's staying away. He just stops when they get kind of crushed into the corner. You actually get to see the clinch develop.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, Sangtiennoi getting a little frustrated.
did you see that one too?
Yes. Here, Chamuakpet is kind of taunting him to come after him.
They said Sangtiennoi lambak, which means that he's the one struggling. So now Sangtiennoi is the one who has the hardship.
Yes.
He's the one forced to come forward.
A little
which is
bounce
not-
in Chamuakpet's step.
Oh.
Here you're
Look at
seeing
him skate along the rope.
totally. Here you're seeing the same dynamic that Dieselnoi used with Samart when he was chasing him.
Yeah.
The tall fighter, Muay Thai fighter, and Chamuakpet basically like, come and get me.
Yeah, except he's not slipping out the same way that Samart did. He'll
Yeah.
engage in that moment and kind of do a
Oh,
turn
there's
to
a
the
little
clinch.
score.
Look at him.
Yeah, I know.
Come over.
Oh, he is landing some really nice punches. They're not devastating, but they're little scoring pops under the armpits.
Sangtiennoi is using his chin. Oh, that was a good rip. But because
Sangtiennoi.
Chamuakpet had the body,
Yeah, he stayed with
kinda
it.
rode
Oi!
slippery. Go get him.
Oh, you can see that Sangtiennoi is a little bit irritated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sangtiennoi's nickname was the Deadly Kisser. He had this thing where he would kiss his opponents. But
Oi.
we trained with him for the Muay Thai Library, and he is a
Look
good
at that.
clincher. Because he's so long, he's really good at like pressing the face out and creating these angles where he can score, which is maybe why Chamuakpet wants to go low, is he's basically going under the wave.
Yeah.
And when Sangtiennoi
Oh, look
does
at that
this
rip.
rip,
Look at that
and
rip.
Chamuakpet just follows.
Oi, he's telling him to take his back.
Yeah.
He's like, when he goes high, you come around.
Dieselnoi's like slip around to the
Slip
back.
around, yeah. He is very happy.
Dieselnoi tells you to do it, you do it.
Oh, kick. That's usually the gambler's universal advice to any trailing fighter.
Yeah, but especially-
because the kick is big scoring.
Big score, yeah. Score, and then you can be the one going backwards.
Oi,
Right?
comes with punches. Here you can see the Dern.
He's kicking. He's doing what they asked him to do.
And here you go, under the armpits again.
Just popping him off.
Yep.
Pop him off.
This is, he's over under here.
Oh, this is round 5, yes?
4, I think. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Oh, he is just now snuffing out Sangtiennoi's length, staying engaged and getting small points on turns and
but you
knees.
can see why Dieselnoi was saying slip around to the back is because he's getting kind of like swallowed because Sangtiennoi's bigger. Oh, but Chamuakpet is really controlling that space nicely. Look at how he's just like, come get me.
Yeah, he makes Sangtiennoi hesitate a little bit, what we call
On the porch.
stopping on the porch.
Yeah.
And he's checking those kicks. Oh, cross check.
oh.
Oi. He slipped that punch. And here he is, low clinching again. Turning him. Oh, he tried to slip out. Oh, man.
Oh, and the referee.
And the ref. That might even been a slightly illegal trip.
Landed on top.
He landed on top. That is a really bad thing when you try to slip out and you can't get out.
Yeah. That's why a lot of these throws have kind of disappeared, is because they're risky, I think.
Yeah. Now to understand Thai scoring, Sangtiennoi is at a deficit, and he's advancing, but if he doesn't catch him, he's going to lose this fight. All this hesitation is building anticipation that he's scoring on the close side, which is it's very close.
Throwing to the close side.
Yeah.
But when you're in this state, you're just going with what you do. That would be the open side to an orthodox fighter.
That would be his big scoring kick if he was fighting an orthodox fighter.
Yeah.
But it's a low scoring kick, southpaw to southpaw. Oh, and look at Chamuakpet backwards. Look at all the gamblers like all choreographed together.
That's Chamuakpet's corner. They're like, just do the rhythm.
Yeah. Be chill. Be chill. That's a very rough because his big scoring left kick isn't a high scoring kick at this point, southpaw to southpaw.
The announcers are saying Chamuakpet at this point doesn't have to do much.
Yeah.
Like he's just defending at this point. This must be 5.
Oh, check. He's checking that kick.
Oh.
Sangtiennoi has been eliminated down to 1 weapon now.
That step to the right knee that Chamuakpet just did was amazing.
Oh, he's just like...
This is Sangtiennoi's corner. They're like, kick.
Oh, look at him. Oh, that was a very nice combination, but Chamuakpet fades off. It didn't hurt me, didn't touch me.
Oh,
you were right. It was a 5th round.
They edited 1 and 2, I think.
I wanted... Oh, look at that. I wanted another round.
I did want There are 2 more fights. Let's go watch them.
This is just incredible. This is just incredible to be 3 times beating somebody up who's a Yodmoy champion, 2 weight classes above you. And if you have to understand Thai scoring, this is a shutout.
Yes, this was not close.
And this is the same discrepancy that Dieselnoi used against Samart. You're not interested?
No,
I mean, you get to see, people think Dieselnoi just beat Samart because of this height and weight and everything. But here you get to see pretty much the same disparity, and you see the opposite result.
Yeah.
That's kind of amazing.
This was something that when we were doing the top 5, something that Gansak said about Chamuakpet and why he was one of the best fighters ever in his list, is he was like, not only was he great, he beat people so much bigger than him, and he fought for so long that he would fight people bigger than him, younger than him, who were amazing, and he'd take their belt from them when he was old and small and short.
This is one of the things that we don't really get when we watch these fights because we don't really pay much attention to weight differences.
Yeah.
In the Golden Age, there were larger weight differences than that are allowed now. Like this fight probably wouldn't happen in the same way.
Right.
And the Yodmoy, those that were considered the great Yodmoy, is they often transcended their weight class. So like Karahat ended up fighting up a lot. Hippie fought up a lot. And so when you won big against big, you got Yodmoy points.
Yeah.
And then when you fought for a long time and kept beating people younger than you, then you get more. And Chamuakpet had all the points. Like,
He's everything.
Like he is an underestimated because we don't have maybe as many spectacular victories of him in video. And he's in the Muay Thai Library. We have 2 sessions up, so you can go watch him train teach his techniques and styles.
He's very well-rounded. He's Mr. Computer Knee, and he is absolutely a knee fighter. But one of the things when we asked Dieselnoi about him, about like, well, if these 2 people fought, how would it go? He was just like, Chamuakpet could do everything. Everything. And you can see, he fought backwards
he fought a femur fight, basically, except for the body locks. And controlled the fight from a femur spacing, right?
Yeah.
And Sangtiennoi is also in the library. He's incredible clinch, long, angled fighter.
Yeah.
It's just southpaw versus southpaw was difficult for Sangtiennoi.
Yes.
Right? Because his big weapon, he couldn't come back with his big left kick. And Chamuakpet is just too strong as a small fighter in the clinch. Like he can neutralize the clinch, right?
Yeah. Sangtiennoi had nice rips that you can see where those would go, and they just weren't working because Chamuakpet was just
his
like
balance and his strength
on him. Yeah.
Very
really
cool.
Good.
So hopefully we'll do more of these.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
It's a good one. So pretty. Look, he has his hand on his own face, and then he just stretches out and his head goes back, and his elbow is on the back of that kid's shoulder and is forcing it forward. It makes you incredibly weak in that position, So that kid doesn't have the strength to like muscle his way out of the position. So here my head is still forward and my forearm is on the kid's face, and Sangtiennoi insists that you want your hand on their jaw and then your other hand helps. So both your hands are pushing on the face. He says, look at your own hand. See how he's like cupping that kid's jaw? You don't want to go past the face like that. You want to have your glove right on the jaw because you can kind of control and hold the face from that position. And then his right arm is helping to push. And he's showing how the kid can't do anything from that position. The arms are too strong. Move the arms and attack up top. So he's showing the timing on that. It's on the swim in. Oh. So I'm asking whether you have to like come back a little bit for that elbow. He's like, no. He just goes straight over it. He's pushing the arm down, and it causes my weight to kind of like fall forward. So it ends up being a chon, like a double impact anyway. By him pushing the arm down, I'm going to kind of like lurch forward. He wants that relaxation in the shoulder in order to kind of like rainbow it up. Bao bao means gentle, like no tension in the arm. Oi. Oi. See how he like threw me across? This is like boxing. You know when boxers like roll their shoulders and do that really fast shadow? That's what he's doing with the elbows. Oh my God. So look, see how his like the center of his body twists, but it doesn't move. You can't see that anything's coming. It's like he's wearing an invisibility cloak. It's incredible. Not like this. He's like showing the wide like effort, loading up everything. Look at that. He just moves that hand right out of the way and the elbow comes across. It's so beautiful. And then see the slight acceleration on the end? He wants to feel that on his hand, but the reason he wants to feel that on his hand is that little acceleration with just the bone is what cuts. And then you target places that cut where the bones are.